Cave Crawler is a short horror game where you pilot a drone into a cave and discover something horrible. You work for a mining company in the year 1997 and have been tasked with operating a drone called Cave Crawler to locate the bodies of trapped miners inside of a cave. You do just that because the company that you work for is some really big-time company that has ties with the government of the United States, and it pays big bucks to anyone working under it. There are no downsides to the job, as you just have to operate the drone. Each time you enter the cave, you discover very peculiar things such as crystals, moving silhouettes, and of course dead bodies of the company workforce. Soon you discover that the crystals are something extraordinary, as they have been found to contain energy equal to that generated by a nuclear power plant. And this could work wonders for humankind. Of course, the only problem is that the crystals are made of organic matter, or at least they once were. You see, these crystals are similar to those of fungi species. They lay dormant in their spore forms in the form of red scattered spores, and once they find a suitable habitat to thrive in, they form crystals. These habitats are, of course, organic matter, which is why the dead bodies of the workers turn to crystals once they inhale these spores. But it seems that inhaling these spores is not the major reason why they are dead. Something lurking in the cave has killed them and turned their bodies into crystals. Something that is part of the cave. The company ignores this and instead brings live human subjects into the cave to infect them so that they could turn to crystals. This task goes wrong, which leads to a giant split in the earth that reaches national news. You are then tasked once again to see why this happened, and you come to find out something even more sinister. The cave seems to be part of something similar to an organism that has internal organs such as intestinal tracts and eyes. And the reason why it turns outsiders to mush is because it is assimilating the organisms into becoming a part of itself, kind of similar to how we humans digest and assimilate our food, and the silhouettes lurking in the cave could resemble something like that of antibodies that fight off infections inside of its body. This can be proved how at the end of the game, the giant eyeball destroys the drone as it considers it a threat for its survival. And see this text with random gibberish, it's hexadecimal for "find the core." And once you scan the eyeball, it concludes as such. Now it could mean that the eyeball is located at the core of the cave, which could be its brain. Considering eyeballs are connected to the brain, but who knows, it could be something else entirely.